Okay, when you have your pencil drawing finished, then the last thing that I want you to do is make a plan to know what your 3 layers of clay are going to be, or your 3 slabs of clay, or you're thinking about background, middle ground, foreground. So the directions say choose 3 colors to work with to plan your 3 slabs of clay. And you've got a spot for your background, which is your first slab, your middle ground, which is your second slab, and your foreground, which is your third slab. So pick 3 different colors that look totally different. Don't choose, 2 greens that look too similar, because you want to be able to see the difference. So it doesn't matter to me what colors you pick, and it doesn't matter to me what colors you assign for the sections. So this is just visualizing the pieces of clay. This is not how you're going to paint the final design, but it's just your plan on what pieces need cut out at what stage. So I am going to start by coloring the pieces of clay that are going to be the thickest, or the clay pieces that are on top, the foreground. So in this example, the name is the foreground. That's the 3rd piece of clay that sticks up the highest. This example, these little dots are the 3rd layer that stick up the highest. So whatever is going to be the highest is what I want you to color first. So I'm going to color in my code right here for my foreground with the color pencil that's representing that. So for me, these little splats of paint are going to be the highest layer. And just kind of color it generously, but I'm not so concerned about it looking precise and perfect, because this is just a guide to know what pieces of clay to cut out. This is, again, not how you're painting the project when it's finished. This is just to know your template. What pieces am I cutting out of clay? Okay, so once I've got that drawn in, then I'm going to go to my middle ground, or my piece that's 2 layers thick. So now I'm going to color in everything around the pink. That's going to be 2 layers thick. And for me, my plan is that's going to be my name. So the letters to my name. So I'm coloring all that, this lime green. And again, you can kind of see that I'm not being super careful and precise. It's just a visual for our template. And I photocopied your drawings, so it doesn't matter to me if you're coloring on the photocopy or if you're coloring on the original. Makes no difference. But what is important is that you are choosing to do this in colored pencil only. Do not do this with marker. There's a specific reason that I will show you in the next step when we're actually using our template on our clay, but this has to be done in colored pencil. So then I'm going to color in my code here. And now my 3rd color is my first slab of clay, which is called the background. So that's going to be everything that's in blue. So when I look at this drawing, I can visualize blue pieces are 1 slab thick. That is my background. The lime green pieces are 2 slabs thick. That is my middle ground. And when I look at my code, the pink pieces are 3 pieces thick. That is my foreground. That is what is the highest layer to my slab, or my clay tile, or my nameplate, whatever you want to call this. Okay, so this is what it should look like as a template, a plan on how you're visualizing. These are my 3 layers of clay to build up my ceramic nameplate.